Why Oman is a 10-10 travel destination. Oman is one of those destinations people hear about but rarely put at the top of their travel list. And that is exactly why it hits so hard when you finally go. The shocking part is how a country this stunning, peaceful, and dramatically diverse is still flying under the radar while other places get endlessly recycled online. Imagine a country where golden deserts meet turquoise coastlines, where ancient forts sit on mountaintops, and where every drive feels like entering a new world entirely. Today's video breaks down why Oman is a full 10 out of 10 travel destination, the kind of place that quietly becomes travelers' favorite country without needing trending videos or flashy marketing. If you have been looking for a destination that blends beauty, culture, and calm in the most effortless way possible, Oman might be the answer you did not know you were searching for. The unbelievable landscapes. Oman's landscapes feel almost unreal, shifting from sweeping dunes to emerald oases to dramatic cliffs that tower over the sea. Travelers always expect desert, but they do not expect how varied the natural scenery becomes once they start exploring beyond Muscat. The beauty is that each region feels like it could be its own country. The vast silence of the Wahiba Sands, the mountain roads of Jabal Akhdar, and the crystal-clear water at places like Wadi Shab. Some visitors assume exploring such diverse landscapes requires strenuous planning, but the routes are smooth and surprisingly pleasant to navigate, turning every journey into part of the experience. The warm and welcoming culture. One of the first things travelers notice is how genuinely friendly and respectful the local culture is, offering a calm and inviting atmosphere that instantly makes visitors feel safe and comfortable. It is not the type of friendliness that feels forced or geared toward tourists. It is a natural, everyday warmth that makes even small interactions feel meaningful. Some people expect Middle Eastern countries to be hectic or overly modernized, but Oman carries a quiet charm that balances tradition with welcoming openness. The hospitality here feels sincere, and it sets the tone for the entire trip, making every stop, from markets to cafes, feel more personal. The stunning coastline. Oman's coastline is one of its biggest surprises, offering beaches and turquoise bays that look like high-end island retreats, but with a level of peace that is hard to find elsewhere. The cliffs around places like Bandar Kairan and the white sands in the south near Salalah create scenery that looks straight out of a travel magazine. Many travelers arrive expecting mostly desert landscapes, only to find that the coastline becomes their favorite part of the trip. Some imagine that beaches this beautiful must be crowded or pricey, but Oman's long shoreline spreads people out naturally, keeping everything peaceful and comfortable. The mountain adventures. Oman's mountains add an entirely different layer to the travel experience, offering cool air, terraced villages, and breathtaking views that feel far from the desert landscapes many associate with the country. Jabal Shams and Jabal Akhdar are especially impressive, with viewpoints that look like nature's own balconies hanging over massive canyons. Some travelers worry the mountains might feel too remote, but the roads leading up are smooth and well-developed, making the journey surprisingly simple. The cool temperatures, fresh breezes, and wide-open vistas create an atmosphere that encourages slowing down and appreciating the scenery. The timeless forts and history. Oman's history feels alive the moment you start exploring its forts, mountain villages, and ancient trading towns, many of which have been restored with impressive care. Places like Nizwa Fort or Bahla offer glimpses into a past that shaped much of the region, yet walking through them never feels rushed or overcrowded. Some travelers expect historical sites to feel overly polished or commercial, but Oman keeps things beautifully authentic, allowing visitors to experience the atmosphere without unnecessary modern distractions. The simplicity adds to the charm, making every site feel more genuine. It is easy to spend hours exploring without feeling pressured or overwhelmed. The peaceful travel experience. One of the most appealing parts of traveling in Oman is how calm and stress-free the entire experience feels from start to finish. Even busy areas never become chaotic, and exploring the country offers a sense of space and quiet that many travelers crave. Some expect a Middle Eastern destination to feel intense, but Oman is the exact opposite: clean, soft-spoken, and incredibly soothing. It gives visitors room to breathe, reflect, and enjoy their journey at a natural pace, whether they are wandering through markets or relaxing by the sea. The peacefulness becomes a standout feature that travelers continue to talk about long after they leave. The perfect blend of tradition and modern comfort. Oman manages to balance tradition with modern comfort in a way that feels completely natural, offering modern roads, clean cities, and well-developed facilities while still preserving its identity. Visitors often notice how the country embraces modern conveniences without losing its cultural roots, which makes moving around the country both easy and meaningful. Some destinations lean too heavily into modernization, but Oman keeps everything balanced, allowing travelers to enjoy comfortable stays while still feeling connected to the local heritage. It creates a satisfying mix of convenience and authenticity that makes the whole experience smoother. The food that surprises everyone. Omani cuisine does not get the global spotlight it deserves, yet the flavors here end up being a memorable part of the trip for most travelers. The mix of spices, slow-cooked meats, and traditional rice dishes feels comforting and rich without being overwhelming. Some visitors expect the food to be heavy or extremely spicy, but the flavors are actually balanced, fragrant, and deeply satisfying. Even the simplest meals feel full of character, and enjoying food in local settings adds another layer of connection to the culture. The culinary experience becomes a pleasant surprise that adds warmth to every day. The uncrowded attractions. In a world where travelers constantly battle crowds, Oman is a breath of fresh air with spacious attractions and a calm environment that allows visitors to actually enjoy what they came to see. Even its most popular spots retain a sense of openness that makes sightseeing comfortable rather than rushed or noisy. Some assume that beautiful destinations must be swarmed with tourists, but Oman remains refreshingly peaceful. This uncrowded atmosphere makes every viewpoint and every walk feel more personal and more memorable, enhancing the overall experience. The feeling of discovery. Oman offers that rare feeling of discovering something truly special before the whole world catches on, giving travelers a sense of novelty that is increasingly hard to find. The country feels authentic, grounded, and somehow untouched despite its modern comforts. Some travelers describe Oman as the kind of place you talk about for years. Not because it is trendy, but because it surprises you in ways you did not expect. Every day brings a new landscape, a new cultural moment, or a new experience that adds depth to the journey. Oman truly earns its 10 out of 10 reputation by combining beauty, culture, calm, and variety in a way few destinations can match. If this video opened your eyes to what Oman really offers or made you consider adding it to your travel plans, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment, sharing which part of Oman impressed you the most. Your support helps bring more guides like this to the channel, and the next travel deep dive is already on the way.